Hey everyone, Callie here, and today I want to talk about a new premium collection that's actually come out exclusively for Gamestop. We are looking at the new Eevee Evolutions Premium Collection. I'm going to be honest, this was something that I was pretty excited about when I first heard about it. I actually pre-ordered it a few months ago before I even started doing YouTube videos. Still kind of getting relatively new to Pokemon collecting again at the time. And I was really excited about this because I am a huge fan of the Eevee Evolutions. I just have those all over the place whenever I am collecting stuff. I actually even have a special Eevee section in my collection binder where I collect Eevees and all of the different evolutions. So I'm a big fan of Eevee. So this was for me an instant pre-order when I first saw it. But now that it's actually here, I want to talk about, is this thing actually worth buying? So we're going to talk a little bit about how much this thing costs, what you get inside, and is that really worth what you're paying for it? So first up, let's talk about some of the good things. Number one, it is Eevees. Okay, I'll give it some points for that, just for that alone. Number two, this thing honestly has some great packaging. I absolutely love how you just get this spiral collection of the different Eevee evolutions in here, and you really do have all of them in this collection, which is pretty cool. It is pretty cool to get a cool promo of all of the different Eevee evolutions, especially since it comes in this really cool packaging like this. And on the surface, it's not kind of a too bad of a product. You get one copy of a bunch of different EVs, or the EV and a bunch of different evolutions. So I believe that's 9 total promos that you're getting. And then you get 9 packs as well. So yeah, a pretty nice collection with a decent number of packs and some good promos. But that's kind of where the goods for this box end. Because this has a $70 price point. $69.99 is the current listed price for these at GameStop, which is not inexpensive at all. And you might say, okay, well, you're getting 9 packs and a bunch of different promos. Surely that's got to be some good value. Well, let's look at that. First up, let's take a look at the packs inside. Unless this is hiding some Evolving Skies, really behind these EVs, which I haven't seen just yet, 9 packs is really going to run you around $36 or so. Assuming most packs are around $4, then yeah, that's like $36 in packs on average that you're getting. So, okay, a little bit more than half the box is being made up with packs. Not a bad start. But then let's look at these promos. That is the most disappointing thing to me in this, is that these are actually reprints of promos that have already been used in other boxes. And I actually don't think it's a bad thing for them to be reprinting promos. A lot of these came out in products that are not really available anymore, some of which are very hard to find, might be a little bit more expensive. So if you missed out on the earlier products, this could be a cool way to pick up ones that you're missing. But the problem is that these are ultimately not very expensive promos. They're not super old at this point, so they're not that hard to find, especially if you want to buy singles of them. And this comes as part of a package that costs you $70. But if you're looking at the total cost of these promos, and there's a lot of them, so I'm just gonna put them up on screen, and you can see the individual values. But you're ultimately looking at about $18 to $19 in EV promos here. So yeah, these are not super expensive promo cards. And again, not super hard to find if you wanted to go out and buy singles from your local store or from a place like TCG Player. So what does that get you? You got $36 in packs. We'll be generous and round that up to $19 in promos. So like $56, $57 in value that you're getting from this when you're paying $70. So can I recommend this box? I would say no. If you really want these promos, go buy the ones that you want as singles individually. You can get them for significantly cheaper than you can in this box. And even if you're like, well, I want to get the promos and I want to open some packs, well, just go buy some packs separately, get 9 packs, and then buy these promos separately, and you still would have spent less money than you would on this collection. So, unfortunately, while this is a cool looking collection with, again, some nice looking promos, I don't really think the value is there for how much this costs. If you can find it for less than $70, maybe closer to $50, this is not bad. This is a pretty good thing to pick up. But at $70, I think this is a hard ask. I don't recommend this product if you want to pick it up. But still, that said, we do have it here. So let's take a closer look at some of those promos, open up the packs, hopefully find some good value in there, and maybe make up for what we've lost on purchasing this box. Here's a code card for this box. Probably get you a bunch of those promos. Like, not really a elegant way to get these out, so let's just dump them. Okay. First, let's take a look at these promos. So we do have our Eevee, and again, this is a super cute card. Don't really have any complaints about the arts of these. Like, it does look fantastic. I actually don't have some of these for my collection, so I definitely will be adding them. Really just is ultimately the price of this box that I have complaints about. And not really mad that that these are reprinted promos. A lot of these came out in stuff before I was collecting, at least in the modern era of Pokemon products. So I missed out on a lot of these, and again, a lot of those boxes are kind of hard to find now. So this is a good way to kind of pick them up if you didn't have them, and maybe don't have a place that you're buying singles from. But again, unfortunately, this is a pretty cheap promos to be getting. I'm gonna put those up on screen before so you can see. Still though, they are some pretty great arts. Pokemon always has really good art. I like that Espeon. The motion of that looks really cool. And one of my favorite Eevee Evolutions, the Sylveon. And then the Umbreon V. Maybe another thing to mention as well is currently none of these Eevees are really super playable either. So it's not like you're even getting some nice copies of something to play with if you're more of a player. Again, a little bit of an unfortunate product for both collectors and players. Can't really see investors wanting too much of this either, since it is, again, a lot of pretty cheap promos that are pretty widely available in other places. All right, let's take a look at our packs. So we've got 2 Fusion Strikes, got 1 Chilling Rain, 2 Astral Radiance, 2 Brilliant Stars, and 2 Lost Origin. So no Evolving Skies hiding behind there. Again, that might have changed the value proposition for this a little bit, since Evolving Skies I think are going for like $7 or $8 a pack right now, which is pretty nuts. But we don't get any of those, unfortunately. And again, most of these packs here that we're seeing, pretty much $4 packs. I think Brilliant Stars might be $5. But even still, you're probably better off just buying individual packs if you want to open up 9 packs, and just buy those promos separately. Anyway, let's see what we can find inside. I actually do want to talk about, as we go through this, a little bit about some of these Pokemon products. Well, it's like, I do think in general, the Pokemon Company puts out, not completely terrible rip-off products. Like, there's nothing out there I would say that is just like, a complete scam or anything like that that's coming out of the Pokemon Company. Like, they're all decent value for money, but this is probably one of the worst values for money that I've really looked at least here on the channel for me. And I know I kind of talked about some of the V boxes in a recent video, and kind of why those products exist. This is another one of those where, I almost kind of feel like it is a little, not manipulative, but a little kind of, I don't know, doesn't make me feel great, because Eevees are a super popular Pokemon. I mean, again, this is something that kind of lured me in before I really had been looking more into Pokemon cards, and kind of like what was good value, what wasn't good value. And I was just like, oh, awesome, Eevees. And I just made the assumption, you know, that these were promos that you couldn't get anywhere else. So I was like, great, this is awesome. I'll kind of get some cool packs, get some cool promos, and collect some Pokemon that I really, really think are cool. And while again, these arts are really awesome, they're not exclusive. So it is a little disappointing. And, you know, again, I wouldn't say it's like deceptive or anything necessarily, but it feels a little bad. And I definitely can see a lot of people seeing these and maybe thinking they're getting a good deal and a good value, and they're really not, which is unfortunate. And so far, we're also not doing very well on our packs either, so that's definitely a little unfortunate. Still do have several more to go. From some nice sets as well. Brilliant Stars obviously has some fantastic cards in it. We do maybe have a chance to pull that alt art Charizard. That would be pretty awesome. I know one person on one of my videos recently commented that somebody that they saw pick up just a regular V box then opened up a alternate art Charizard from one of the Brilliant Stars pack, which you know, you gotta be pretty happy about. Hopefully we can have similar luck. I think that's really all I have to say about this box in particular. And ultimately would not recommend... Ooh, Choice Belt. It's good common just for players. Always need more Choice Belts. Oh, and nothing from our Brilliant Stars. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. I definitely would recommend kind of staying away from it. Nothing too amazing in this box, at least again, not for that $70. If you see it on sale at GameStop, you know, again, for around $50, or like a buy one, get one free deal or something like that, or buy two, get one that they did recently, yes, pick that up. But at the current price, no, not worth it. Okay, there's a Piloswine, oh, and Regirock. Wow, we are just getting nothing from this box. I guess it heard me talking bad about it. Doesn't want to give us anything. Hopefully we can find something in this last Astral Radiance, or maybe something in that Lost Origin. How cool it would be if we found one of the alternate arts from this. There's a Mischievous, Barbroach. There's a Reverse Heracross. Okay, well, we got a hit. Not a great hit, but we did get a hit. Alright, Lost Origin. Come on. Help us make up for what we spent on this box. Maybe with an alternate art Giratina. That would be pretty awesome. Definitely wouldn't have any complaints anymore. Suddenly I would go from kind of dissing on this box to saying, yes, buy this box. You get alternate art Giratina. I mean, that is kind of obviously the thing about packs, is you can always find something in really a pack of anything. It's like, that can make it worth it. But, you know, you're gambling. You're always just gambling when it comes to packs like this. So you never know what you're going to find. Hopefully we get some last pack magic, because we just have pretty much struck out here. You know, that 1V we got is not worth very much. But this is looking like it's probably just going to be it. Fortunately, nothing too exciting to look at, and just a Gliscor. So that will do it for this video. Unfortunately, some pretty disappointing packs from pretty disappointing box. Again, you know, I'm a little sad that that's the recommendation I'm having to give for this, because this is something that I was very much looking forward to when I first got back into collecting Pokemon and heard about it. But again, I can't recommend it. Not at $70. Go buy singles. Go buy the packs themselves. It's going to cost you less than getting this box, and then you can get all the same stuff. Hopefully, if you do that, you'll also get some better pulls than what I got here today. That said, if you liked the video, please be sure to give it a like. Also, go ahead and subscribe. Both of those things definitely help out the channel. I've been really appreciative of everybody that's been doing that. It's really been helping the channel grow. And hopefully we can continue to do that. So, yes, again, thank you so much. With that said, I will see you in the next one.